Ladies and gentlemen, hey hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. As I'm sure we all know by now, Warzone has been the center of attention for the past few days, pretty much anywhere you look. And while on the surface Warzone is seriously impressive, at least in my own opinion, there's also a lot more to the game than you might actually realize. There are certain things on the map that actually lead to a much larger mystery, there's specific mechanics that you might not be utilizing, and plenty of other secrets you probably didn't know about. So today we are looking into a handful of them as we dive deep into the lesser known secrets of Warzone. So if you enjoyed the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you are new here, I am always covering the latest Call of Duty news, intel, and other information. So if you want to stay up to date with Warzone, multiplayer, and everything else Call of Duty related, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. Also, G Fuel Code Madness. We are headed towards the end of round 4 here on Monday night. So if you want to help me move on to the next round and also get one step closer to getting my very own custom G Fuel Shaker Cup, be sure to use code WhosImmortal on literally anything on the entire site. Now, Warzone is full of secrets. Honestly, there's probably more that we haven't even discovered yet than there are ones that we do have a small amount of information about, and without the addition of private matches, it is a bit tricky to get the full picture and really break apart the environment and what all lies within it. But there are still plenty of things out there that you should definitely pay some attention to. So getting right into the first secret, let's talk about an exclusive reward that quite a few of you can earn right now for free. So if you do play on PlayStation and you do have an active PS Plus subscription, you can actually get the free combat pack for Warzone, which includes an operator skin, a weapon blueprint, some double XP, a calling card, a weapon charm, and also a new watch as well. Now, the only catch here is that yes, this is only available for those that do play on PlayStation, and even then, only for those players who do have an active PlayStation Plus subscription. So I guess it's technically free, but also it's kind of not at the same time, because obviously you do have to pay for PS Plus in the first place. But I guess that's kind of besides the point. This wasn't really advertised all that much so far, so you may not have known about it. And also, if you are wondering why Xbox doesn't have an exclusive skin, or why PC doesn't have an exclusive skin, this is likely the case because Sony and Activision do still have an exclusivity contract. And while PlayStation players don't get DLC a week or even a month in advance anymore, there are still some bonuses that are only available on PlayStation. So yeah, there's that. Now, getting into the next secret for today, obviously there are a few select kill streaks you are able to use here in Warzone, either by finding them as loot in stashes or when eliminating someone, or you can just straight up buy them directly through the buy stations too. That honestly doesn't really matter too much, but without a doubt, the most beneficial thing to do is to stockpile the UAV kill streak as a team, because if you didn't know, calling in 3 UAVs at once completely changes everything and it gives you a massive temporary advantage. Sure, one UAV is cool, you can see all the red dots on the minimap of the players who are not using Ghost. 2 UAVs is awesome, you could run those back to back, then have access to that better version of the minimap for a short while longer. But none of that compares to using 3 UAVs at the same time, because when you do call in 3 at once, you actually get a full-on advanced UAV, which shows off the direction of every single player in real time and tracks every movement they make. Now, over in multiplayer, the advanced UAV basically does the same exact thing, except in multiplayer, an advanced UAV also counters Ghost, so anyone using Ghost will appear as a red dot instead of a Dorito, or a triangle for anyone who didn't get that. However, here in Warzone, I'm not sure if it's a glitch, I'm not sure if it is actually intended to be this way, but using Ghost actually completely counters the advanced UAV even, and you still won't show up on the radar whatsoever. Now, if you watch any of my streams, you probably already know I really do not like Ghost, at least when it can hide you from the minimap even if you're not moving. So personally, I don't think it should hide you from the map even if there's an advanced UAV up, but like I said, there is a chance that could just be a glitch. Either way though, the secret advanced UAV kill streak is a serious big brain play that you should try to capitalize on whenever you can. Then one of the biggest, if not the single biggest secret we have in Warzone right now is the mystery of the bunkers. If you didn't know, there is a series of bunkers placed all across the map, and at the entrance to each of them, there is a small keypad where you are supposed to enter a code. Now, here's the thing, we currently have no idea what this code actually is. We honestly don't even know if this Easter egg is even active yet, because no one can seem to figure out what these codes are. However, I do know that using code WHosImmortal gets you 30% off of G Fuel right now. Sorry, that was an opportunity I couldn't pass up, I had to do it. But yeah, there's actually even more to this Easter egg too, as there's also some phones around the map that you can interact with, but they just have a dead dial tone when you go to mess around with them. So this is sort of a secret that is still unfolding, I guess you could say, and something tells me we have only just scratched the surface with this one. Apparently through the code on the actual Call of Duty website, people have figured out that there's loot inside of these bunkers that has a higher rarity than anything we have available so far. So maybe there's some kind of juggernaut turret in there, maybe there's a brand new secret weapon, maybe Riley is just posted up in there, you know, chilling out max, relaxing all cool with a big pile of dog food. We honestly have no clue. But trust me when I say, this is the Easter egg of all Easter eggs when it comes to Warzone, and as we get more info on it, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. Anyways, moving on, we do still have a few more secrets to dive into, including a few places on the map that are not obviously pointed out as something special, but lo and behold, they are. So the first one of these special locations, if you want to call them that, is that of Broadcast from COD 4, which you can actually find right at TV Station, as the center building is exactly that. Now, this area also might look familiar to you too, because this is the same building that we saw teased at the very end of the Season 1 intro cinematic. So I do think it is pretty cool that even back in Season 1, we were actually getting teasers for Warzone, and we had no idea about it whatsoever. Now, that is not the only secret location that you might recognize, because up at the military base area, you can also find KILLHOUSE. Now, obviously, this one does not have a roof on it like the original KILLHOUSE did, but the layout is basically the same. This area is a clear reference to one of the most chaotic maps in all of Call of Duty history. So once again, I do think that is a pretty cool Easter egg, and I'm also wondering if we'll see some future map updates that introduce some other classic maps from the series. Like for instance, I could totally see Estates from MW2 being added in, and I think we have plenty of opportunities for other places to be added in too. We also have a pretty interesting secret that stems from the warm-up area, because if you didn't know, you can actually earn XP and weapon XP just by taking out other players before you drop in. Now keep in mind, it's not going to be an absolute ton of XP. You know, you probably won't be going from rank 55 to rank 58 in just one pre-game lobby, but it is better than nothing. Then there's also a few hidden bonuses for some perks that are actually Warzone specific. So for instance, Kill Chain increases your chances of finding kill streaks in supply boxes, Hardline gives you 20% off prices for kill streaks, field upgrades, and also armor plates, Points Man gives all members of your team more money when you complete missions, and Tune Up reduces your revive time by 25%. So if you do want some special bonuses in-game, make sure you are using those perks on your class. Now, another thing to pay attention to in-game is going to be those free drop kits that come in periodically while playing. Because obviously, one, that is going to give you a free custom class, and who doesn't want that? And also two, it can let you know if there are other teams in close proximity to you, as drop kits will oftentimes fall together if there is more than one team around the area. So if your drop kit does have a buddy or two, it might be a pretty hot place to be in just a few moments' time. Then, finally, the last secret I've got for you all today revolves around being hunted. Which of course, nobody really wants to be hunted, that's always problematic. But if you didn't know, the color of the hunted bar on your screen actually changes as the hunter gets closer to you. So initially, if the hunter is relatively far away from you, you'll see the box is a shade of yellow. And as they get closer to you, it'll then change to a shade of red. So you can tell just how close the person hunting you is by simply looking at what color that box is on your screen. So with all of that being said, those are a handful of secrets you probably didn't know about here in Warzone, and that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, or if you just found it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here, and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news and intel, updates and leaks, and everything else in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on, that way you'll always know when I post a new video. As I mentioned before, Round 4 of G Fuel Code Madness is going on right now, so if you want to help me get one step closer to getting my very own G Fuel Shaker Cup, be sure to use code WHosImmortal on literally anything on the site. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.